I want to share something, and I want your reaction to it, that to me captures perfectly the kind of liberal PEP, progressive except on Palestine, this PEP phenomenon where people who consider themselves, I'm sure, liberal and tolerant and care about human life, that goes only so far. And the border for that is Palestinian. You can't make this up. Jamie Lee Curtis tweeted out a photo. I don't know if you saw this. So Jamie Lee Curtis tweets out this photo. It has a bunch of kids in it, and there's a child holding another child in his arms. He's looking up, and Jamie Lee Curtis posts this and writes, "Terror from the skies," and then posts an Israeli flag. Now she thinks that these were Israeli children looking up at like rockets or something, right? She is informed that it's actually the following. It is actually a photograph of Palestinian families who seek refuge with their children from the northern Gaza Strip to UNRWA schools. That's United Nation Refugee
Works Association.
Yes. Okay. UNRWA schools inside Gaza City. Children are afraid of the sound of bombing who hear it during their presence due to the events on the Strip's borders. So what does Jamie Lee Curtis do after she tweets this out, thinking they're Israeli children? She deletes it.
Right.
Because children have humanity if they're Israeli.
Right.
And they're afraid of rockets. But if they're Palestinians looking up in fear, I mean, she didn't even do a both sidesing of it. She couldn't even say something kind of that like took it out of that, like a false equivalence. She couldn't even do that. She had to just literally delete it.
I mean, and you can even see in the terms that the way people talk about it, right? Like it's even just in the framing, the amount of sympathy generated. It's not in any way comparable. First of all, it's disproportionate to the actual violence inflicted on people. Palestinians do not generate that kind of sympathy. Right. And under most circumstances, they do not. Okay. And so what does that tell you? What does that tell me? Living
here. You're worthless.
That I'm worthless. Yeah, it does. It really does communicate that to me and to my family and to my friends. Right. And it's a product of Islamophobia for sure, anti-Arab racism, but there's a specific form of anti-Palestinianism that exists, right? That's distinct even, right? Because, Biden was like, we don't welcome hate, whether it's for Jews or Muslims. But they never even utter the word Palestinian.
Yeah.
Like they won't even be brought to say the word.